Yeah, I was live for a long time, without even knowing that I wasn't live. You know, I was just talking. I was just talking and modeling and etc. etc. It's just having a ball, and then I just realized, oh, I'm actually not live at all. So all of that was for nothing. I was talking to a wall, just yapping. Which I mean, I typically am just talking to a wall and yapping, but you know, I was talking about a lot of different things, so that kind of sucks. I'm not even listening to music right now. I'm just actually, I've just got my headphones off, you know, fully just in the zone with this, I guess. You know. Anyway, topology on this is kind of fucking cursed because of yeah, just kind of cursed. Oh, also, what the fuck is that? Do you see that? What is that? Get rid of that. Get that out of there, man. Oh, that was a load-bearing wall. I see. Yeah, so I was just basically doing some testing with this just to see like what the vibe is on how I could do this, you know. I'd like make his arm come out. I don't really know what the vibe is. Hey Isabel, what's up? Dude, I don't know what the vibe is with that. Like, I kind of like it with him, like, having, like, this. But, like, then it ends up being a triangle, and I'm not supposed to make a triangle. Like, that was my kind of idea for it. Creepy? Yeah, that's the idea. My idea for this character is that he's like a white ghost sheet kind of dude. And he's got like a scythe. I think it's like badass or whatever. Triangles aren't too bad, to be honest, though. I do Cowboy 3D. What is Cowboy 3D? Is that just whatever goes? And what do you mean by Cowboy 3D? Yeah, I mean, triangles aren't too bad usually. I don't know. I just don't know how to not make a triangle here. You could make like a. You're just gonna end up with two triangles anyway. Unless we make a. Yeah. Cowboy tradies. No. Let me look this up. Oh, I see. Interesting. Cowboy builders. Interesting. What do they do? Ripping off their. They rip off their clients. I see. So you're like a professional. That do a shite job. I see. So what you're saying is that you do a shite job. I see. I mean, when it comes down to it, you're either gonna have a triangle here or a triangle over there. And I think you want, yeah. You could also do it like this and have two triangles. No, that's what I just said. Never mind. That's alright. I mean, to be honest, I'm probably much worse than you at Blender. Um, so to be honest, I have been really, really struggling. That's alright. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's not the end of the world. It really isn't. You could also just like dude, I feel like that's better. I feel like that just looks better now. Topology experts hate this one trick. They hate this one trick. Yeah. Okay. I think it's time to make the legs. I fuck with it, to be honest. I do fuck with it, to be honest. I didn't really draw out his hands. They're just kind of nubs in my drawing. But my idea was that they'd be kind of just like peeking out little things. And his feet are just going to be like, little boop boop, little black little things coming down. So I guess I'll do that. I don't know how to do it though. I'll just start from a cube and go from there. Wait, hold on. You need to do the loop cut first. True, very true. I don't want clipping on for this. I just want to do this. What the fuck did I do to this cube? Oh. That's very true. I didn't have that selected. Okay. How are we doing this? Hello, Dusty. Craft Room Zen. What's up? Do I know you? Calling me Dusty like that's wild. I mean, maybe I don't know you, but that's just wild. That was wild. Who used to call me Dusty when I had this name? I feel like somebody used to call me Dusty. Can't remember who. Maybe it was you. Maybe. Yeah, something like that. Something like that, indeed. You know what I saw recently someone do? I saw them like bevel this edge so that it like works like a knee. The thing is that this isn't really a knee, is it? It isn't really a knee at all. Dusty. Yeah, this name I just had like, you know, like a stroke of genius, I guess, with this name. I don't really know what it came from. I just, you know, I was just like kind of trying to just come up with a name one day, and then I just thought of it. There's few things that I'm proud of, but I'm proud of the name. I don't know why. Honestly, all of my fucking WoW characters had just like the best names. I also got Jay Connolly, which was, I don't know how I got that name, but I just thought that name was the best. Honestly, I'm thinking of like just sculpting it now. I don't know if this is exactly how it looked in my mind. I guess it looked a bit different, but you know, it is what it is. I don't really know if he should have feet. I kind of like the idea of him just like straight up having kind of pointy little nubs, to be honest. I think that just kind of makes sense to me. It just kind of makes sense to me. Let's bring this up a bit. I don't know how I'm going to connect this on the back. Not really sure. Not really sure at all. Okay, let's make the hands, I guess. I don't really know how you're going to move the hands. I guess I just didn't think that far ahead with it. Also, is this normal fucked up? I feel like this normal is fucked up, huh? That's probably what this means. This being backwards, right? Normal's flip. There we go. Yeah, I don't really know how the hands are gonna go. I just kind of like felt like he would just have little things that come out. But I don't know how he's gonna move his hands with all this, you know, all this definitely in my mind, he wasn't like a human character, though, you know? Like, he was always supposed to be like a kind of a not human character, you know? So, I'm okay if he doesn't look like a human. That's kind of good. That's kind of interesting. Definitely want to bring this back. Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like that, yeah. What am I making? I guess a character for my game. My idea for this character is his name is One, and he has a scythe, and he's one of the playable characters in the game as a part of your like party of adventurers. And he's got a scythe, and he's on like this religious kind of like pilgrimage, I guess. I don't really know much about him other than that. I think that the whole idea is that he is like amnesia. Yeah. I think that there's going to be like 4 characters that have kind of like sketched out. And then there's this like, you know, like 20 something like badass chick, and then she's the one with the guns. And then there's like this robot. And then the robot is gonna have like, he can like make different weapons from what he finds around and then like attach them to his arms. I think the robot's gonna be sick. But yeah, I haven't modeled any of them yet. I just like have been drawing them. Yeah, I don't really know about the enemies either. I modeled one, but I'm not really sure about it, you know. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm making. I've got a lot of videos on the channel if you want to look at what the game is. Why don't I use some reference? Yeah, you know, I thought I kind of like suck at drawing, so it's a little bit, you know, embarrassed to import my shitty drawings. I was trying to like do a turnaround, you know, but I just suck at fucking drawing so bad, especially like getting the turnaround proportions right. But I have my my sketchbook next to me, and that's what I'm kind of referring to. I do have like kind of in my brain, like, if you know the character from Tales of Berseria, this kid, is kind of what I picture him to be, kind of the silhouette of him kind of to be similar. So I kind of have been thinking about that. Anyway, I'm no professional visual artist, that's for sure. That's absolutely for sure. But you know, I don't even know if this is gonna be like the last iteration of the model. You know, I'm just kind of, I didn't want to go to bed, and so I decided, I'll just chill out and try to make something, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really think about it that much, other than I just made a tea and I kind of started working on it. I think it's better to make a base, the character base, arm and legs, and then on top model the clothes. I mean, that's kind of like what I was thinking of doing, which is why I had this, which is his his body. But then I just realized, like, all my drawings of him, the clothes are kind of the character. I don't know. Like, without the clothes, you know, in my, like, drawings of him, he just kind of doesn't, like, he's just kind of, like, huddled all the time and, like, hunched over, you know. I don't really know if, like, a body is really, it was kind of hard for me to really get where I needed to go with the body. Anyway, that's usually how I do my whatever I model. I usually create the body first, but for him it just felt like kind of, he's not a human, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, what do I want to do here? Maybe I just inset extrude out, and then we just make some loop cut for the little nubs. I think that's cool. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it's fine. We can fix it after. Yeah, I think it's fine. Is this not gonna work? Do I actually have to do this? Is that why? Yeah. I'm with it, dude. I'm with it. This is kind of cool. Extruding the already bad topology out to make more bad topology. No problemo. Yeah, I don't know if I really want him to be necessarily triangulated like this. I think, to be honest, it actually isn't that bad. Like, hold on, let me think here. Yeah, I wonder if I can fix this. It's going to be a pain for animation. Oh, trust me, I know. But to be honest, I don't really see him animating much. You know? Like, I don't know. It, like, in my kind of mind for him, he just kind of, like, floats around. He's not really like a human. He's more of like a ghost. So I don't really know if he's going to be swinging his scythe himself. I don't see him like moving his arms at all. In all my drawings of him, his coat doesn't actually like come off from his arms don't actually ever move from his kind of nested little. Hard to comment. Don't know the final idea. Well, I don't know the final idea. The way I kind of work through things is I just make things. I don't really try to think about them too hard, because if I do, then I spend a lot of time just sitting around, If I just make, then I'm usually better off than not making. That's at least the way I see it. This is quite cursed. This is quite cursed. We could join there. But yeah. You kind of just want to run this back, yeah. I think that there's a better way to do that. Hey, Trying to Think. That's a cool name. I like that name. I'm not sure how we ended up with this, so now we didn't, Oh, that's how we ended up with that. I see how we ended up with that. Yeah, I'm not sure. This part of it is quite... I kind of wish that there was a... Yeah, this face is not good. I think that this is fine. If you just do two triangles here, like, it's not the end of the world, actually. It's really not that bad. How long have I coded in C? I think a year. Before that, I was using Rust. And do I code in any other languages? Not currently. I used to code in Java. I've coded in a bunch of different languages over the years. I prefer C. Yeah, sorry, I'm not coding in C right now. If you want to go back, I coded in C for 10 hours today. I've got plenty of that if you want to watch it. I was working on my UI system. So, that's that. I kind of just want to move this backwards. To be honest. Kind of just want to move this out a bit. I'm no professional. I'm no professional programmer. I'm no professional Blender modeler. No, I'm not a professional. Definitely not. Professional badass, though. Me too, started from Python, JavaScript, and went on with C. Oh, you're trying to write a Game Boy emulator. That's crazy. That's awesome. That's really sick. Yeah, I briefly worked on a PS1 game for the actual PS1, like on the channel actually, and that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I think the whole emulation thing would be kind of sick too. But yeah, I love doing stuff that's like hardware kind of based, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really spent that long on this model, so I don't really like, you know, I think I just kind of save as here, and then we just start merging stuff together. Yeah, I don't really know how you rig something like this even. Like, typically what I do is I just like have the rig like whatever, like copy the weights of the mesh or whatever. But yeah, I don't really know how you do something like this. What I kind of want to do is I kind of want to sculpt, to be honest. I want to sculpt the arms a bit. So I feel like the arms matter a lot here. How do you make this bigger or smaller again? I don't really. I feel like there's a hotkey for that. So in love with old tech. It's so simple, but at the same time so well engineered. Yeah, exactly. I just don't think the tech like that really exists right now. It's tough because I feel like the way I design things definitely isn't as good as they did. But like, I don't know. It's just so, yeah, working with it is just so, and it's also taught me so much about like architecture, like software architecture and stuff, like how I should be doing things. My idea was that he has like these hunched over shoulders. All my drawings of him are just like, he's just kind of hunched over, you know, not. He's just kind of like, the idea with him is that he is kind of like just kind of depressed, I guess. I feel like we probably should have loop cut again around here before we started doing that, but yeah, I think I did it too much actually. Yeah, this. Yeah, starting from simple and then just going further. Try to hop into something hard like OS Dub. Realize that it's too early. What are you trying to model for the game? Yeah. This guy's name is One, and he's gonna be one of the playable characters, I think. I don't know if this is gonna be his final model, but I couldn't sleep, so I was like, I might as well just make it, you know, or like, you know, just like whatever, I guess, just test it out, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily like that, to be honest. I like it more like this, yeah. Yeah, the idea is he's kind of like a meek, scared person, I guess. What I imagined him as. But he's gonna be in this white cloak, and he's gonna have this scythe, like kind of like Angel of Death type of vibe. I don't know if I'm ever gonna finish this fucking game, to be honest. You know, it's got its own game engine. It's, you know, it's quite an ambitious, I guess, idea or whatever. But yeah, I have no clue if I'm gonna ever finish it. But I have dreams of finishing it. You know, Okay, let's start merging this stuff. Let me not be in sculpt mode, please. Let's join these. Oh, I have to apply the mirror here. That is true. Okay, apply the mirror. And then join. And now we have to figure out how to fucking join these and not make it scuffed. Actually, you know what? It kind of makes sense for all of this to be like more like out here, actually, because you kind of just want the hood to kind of like fall down, you know. Kind of just want the hood to like fall down like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses there, buddy. Yo, what's up, Mr. the Robot? How are you doing? Hope you finished it. I really appreciate that. Thanks, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, I wonder what you do with the bottom here. If you just kind of like, maybe you just this is difficult. Making the back of a hood is kind of difficult. Cause I'm trying to like look how you kind of like would even hook this up. Like, it's like you just don't have a lot of good options here, you know? Like, obviously, like, this is completely grief. Like, that is grief. Yeah, this is tricky. I kind of just like want to see just in general like what something like that would look like. Like, obviously we're not going to do that because it's fucked, but the topology is insane. The topology is insane. It's insane. It's the topology situation is insane. What the fuck is that? Okay. We're gonna lock in. We're gonna lock in and not do that. Maybe taking mantle hood as the reference will help. To be honest, yeah, I should find a reference for the hood. That's a good idea. What's a good hood character that I could do? It's a character with a hood. Am I fucking... Nah, I'm so dumb. I literally looked up... The only character I can think of with a hood right now, the first thing that came to mind was Robin Hood. And then I realized he doesn't have a fucking hood. What other character has a hood? What character has a hood? Oh, fucking Christ. I don't know, man. Extrude this shit. No. Yeah. Let's just extrude it out. Again. Shrink it down. Okay, let's just make sure that we're doing this correct. Dude, I feel like we're almost there. It just has to connect somehow. Ah, shit. Yeah, I've got no clue. I think, to be honest, like, just for now, Assassin's Creed, good idea. That's a good shout out. Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed. Let me see his this Ezio guy. Let me see his let's see if we got a turnaround for Ezio. We do. Okay. Okay, they don't have him from the back. Okay, they do have him from the back. Is it gonna let me paste this in here? No objects to paste. Fucker. Yes. No, it's not gonna let me. God damn it. I'm looking at it. It kind of makes this like triangle shape, right? It like it comes together at a point and then it like goes down. But how I do like a low poly version of that, I have no fucking clue. Like it kind of looks like this, but this, you can't do this because of topology reasons, obviously, but it kind of looks like that. It kind of comes down like that. I actually might, it feels like it goes even more out than that. Like it kind of goes like this. You know, honestly, like, make another loop cut here, and then come down to that line instead. Like that might be, yeah. That looks a lot better. That's kind of what you want to come down to. When it comes down to it. When it comes down to it. I mean, and now you just make some triangles in here, and who cares, right? Just make some triangles in there, man. Who cares? Yeah, you know, it doesn't look that great from behind, to be honest. Okay, let me get this fucking Assassin's Creed. I don't think that the reference is going to actually help us, though, to be honest. If I'm being 100% honest. Yeah, this hood is harder than I thought. Yeah, his hood is kind of like, it's already like a shape like this, you know? Like mine is kind of like a circle, You know, he's just like kind of straight up comes down like that, you know. Also, the topology for this fucking, since I didn't have a mirror modifier on it, is so unbelievably cursed. Like, holy shit. Like, that's not actually filled in. Like, that's not actually even filled in. I mean, since I already fucked this model up, I'm not even that, like, worried about it, to be honest. To be 100% honest. I'm not even that, like, worried. Yeah, just... Maybe I just don't connect it. Like, is it the end of the world if I just don't connect it? Like, who really cares? Like, who's keeping score here if I don't connect it? Like, motherfucker, he's like flame eyes. Who cares if I don't connect it? I think because the transition between the hood and shoulders will make something. Try deleting the bottom part of the hood. Make it morph. Okay. Yeah, let's delete the bottom part of the hood. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do that now that we yeah, this is kind of hard to do that now. Maybe I just go like go L for all selected faces, and then I just like hide it. I don't remember how to unhide though. Is it like Alt H? Yeah. Okay. So let's go through and delete all of this. And now go Alt H, bring it back. And then let's try to do this. In my mind, he didn't really have like that sort of swoosh on the hood, if you know what I mean by swoosh. He just didn't have that swoosh. Yeah, this is kind of cursed. This is kind of cursed. Yeah, maybe actually we go back to where I had that hidden, and then we like connect these, or yeah, we just like fill this in just so that we're working with less, you know. And now it's just like we can just like bring these down. The question is to fucking where though? To where? To where do I bring it down? Like, what do you think about that? I think that looks pretty not that bad. Try connecting to the shoulders. If I go straight to the shoulders, it's like, you know. Like, you know, it's like, and then you're just like filling this in, like, you know, that's just not, just doesn't look great to me. I think that like to here is kind of what you want, but then you get like this weird fucking curvature here. Yeah, you kind of like, what if we had a loop cut in the middle? Like, how fucked is this gonna make our topology actually if I do this? This is one of the most cursed things that I've ever made. Definitely up there. You know, like, that doesn't look half bad. That doesn't actually look half bad to me. It kind of does pinch. It kind of does pinch here. It does pinch a little bit. I don't know how to avoid that. Maybe we can literally just like move this a little bit. Yeah, dude, I think that's it. I think that's it right there. I think that's honestly it. And all it took was some fucking triangles. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Let's try to make it exactly the same. Let's not grief ourselves here. Is this the same? No, it isn't. No, it's this. It's this. Oh yeah, this becomes a triangle, yeah. Yeah, you know, it's a triangle. So what? So what? Okay. Listen, we all get triangled sometimes, okay? It's a triangle. It happened. This is also a triangle. No. No. Yeah. You just, yeah. You really hate to see it. You really hate to see it. You hate to see it. You really do. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. You hate to see another triangle here. You just do. You just do. It's actually 2 triangles, by the way. Holy shit, that's some fucking cursed topology. Holy shit. Okay, we don't do this. Hold on, we can do this. We can do this much better. We have to do that. It's an absolute must. It's an absolute must to do that. We do this. And then we just split it down the middle. And then we just do that. Actually, even better, just literally merge the fucking vertices. Let's just bring this straight up. And then and then merge at center. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Yeah, you know what? It's not a masterpiece. It's not a masterpiece by any means. By any means. By any means. There's also an argument to be made to come down to this one, you know? Like, what if you came down to this one? There's an argument to be made there, for sure. There's an argument to be made. But then this becomes this. I'm feeling kind of lukewarm on that one. Now where does it... Oh. I think we let this one rock. We maybe just like try to proportional edit this a bit. Like bring this back a bit, then we kind of like sculpt this out from here. Yeah, this is good. This is not bad. This is not bad. Listen, there were some triangles. There were some triangles that happened. But hey, I won't tell if you don't. I won't tell if you don't. Oh, yeah. Not bad at all. Not bad at all indeed. Okay. Now what? Now what? Now what is the question? I don't even know if I want to like, if the legs I even really care about like going up all the way. I was just thinking like we literally just like join them to the clothes. I have no clue how I'm gonna fucking rig this thing, by the way. Like, no clue. I have no clue. Zero clue. I don't think that this is going to rig very well, but hey, listen, it is what it is. You get what you get and you don't get upset. You know, something like that. Okay. Thinking, you know, to be honest, we like go around this edge. We E as inward, right? And then we easy up. And then from here, honestly, we could just like ES inward again, easy up, and then just like go straight from there to this, to connect it to this. Fucking have no clue how we're gonna do that though. How do people typically do this? Like, do you just make a bunch of triangles? Like, does it matter? I don't really know. Like, is that fine, or do you want to not do that, or like what's the vibe? What's the vibe on this? I'm just kind of filling it in. I don't really know how people do this part. I never said I was a 3D artist, you know? I never said that. I'm a programmer. This is cursed. This is so cursed. Whatever. As long as we don't have like n-gons, I think it's fine. Like, n-gons are the big problem. Like, you know. Okay, there he is in all his glory. It's kind of cool. It's kind of how he looked in my mind too. You know. Okay. So. Now, how about I just like color him the colors that I thought he would look. Maybe that'll help kind of solidify it. Also, like, this is kind of how his eyes were. I kind of like the fact that they were kind of like teardropped, but I don't think I did a good enough job with them. So I think I'm gonna come through here and try and move this. Oh, you definitely want this to be a lot smaller. Yeah, and it looks like this. Yeah, that's better, to be honest. Yeah. It's not perfect, but okay. Now, to be honest, I just want to kind of UV unwrap and then texture it. Just like paint it, like just kind of random colors that I thought it would look like. This was good. Honestly, almost glad that I didn't sleep now. Cute model? Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think it's cute too. I'm gonna UV unwrap this if I know what I'm doing at all. I think I'm just going to like literally just fucking do this. Yeah. Honestly, this looks like it wrapped pretty well. I think that this looks like it unwrapped pretty well. I'm just going to go and make a new, how do you do this again? A new image texture, and hook up this to this. We're gonna create a new and call it base map. What do you think? 1024? 1024? Is that good? I usually make it smaller, but I think for this it's okay. Oh wait, shit. Oh gosh, yeah, I do UV grid here. Oh no, it's color grid is what it is. That's what it is. Yep. Yep. Okay. So let's take a look here at how we're doing. Honestly, I mean, it's such a simple model that I think that it's pretty hard for you to fuck it up. If I'm being 100% honest. If I'm being 100% honest. Yeah, let's just put a seam here, I guess. Honestly, this whole thing can get a seam, right? Maybe not. Does UV unwrapping even like matter with something like this? Maybe you don't want that. I don't think you do want that, actually. I don't know. I think you just kind of want to mark seam here. I don't know. Let's try this. Let's put a seam here, I guess. I don't really think that we need a lot of seams. Whatever. I don't know. Fucking UV unwrap it, man. Okay, let's just re-unwrap this. Yeah, that looks good to me. It looks pretty solid. I mean, there are some little like this, it's whatever. Yeah, it's whatever. Like this, kind of ash gray. Kind of weird that it's. Why is it? Why is it not painting on what I want it to paint on? I usually just like paint separate things, but I guess it's kind of hard to here. Can I just like go L and then go here? Are our normals fucked up? Is that why? I don't know. Okay, that was it. That was it. That was it. That was it indeed. I'm just gonna do him pretty much. He's gonna be pretty much white. It's kind of like ash white, I guess. Oh, it's almost bright outside. What time is it? Oh, it's 5:11. It's 5:11. Excellent. Yeah, I didn't want to go to sleep because I had a bad dream last night. And so I was like, okay, well, I don't want to go to sleep. So I might as well just stay here and do this instead. So that's what I did. I don't really regret it. But yeah. Okay, so let's figure out. So I wanted his eyes to obviously be black, but oh, whoops. Can I only texture paint on that? How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. Oh, we're doing it. Oh no, we're not doing it. Alright, how do I do that? I don't know how to do it. We'll just have to be careful. No, you know what? Oh shit. How do I fill only what I have selected? Fill selected, texture, paint. Tab, edit mode, choose phase select. Okay. Like you would think that would work, right? But it doesn't. Look for look for an icon that looks like a cube with a face on it in the viewport header. A cube with a face on it. Oh shit. Oh shit. No way. Learn something new every day. You learn something new. You really do. Okie dokie. So that's that. I learned how to do that today. These are actually, I wasn't even trying to make this black, actually. I was trying to make this red. I wanted to make this red. In my kind of like mind of it, he like has like really red. It's like really red, but like a really like intense red, but not like tomato red. Fuck. Lock in. Missing materials detected. What are you talking about? Missing materials detected. Oh. Oh, shit, no way. Oh, well, that's a bummer. Wait, what? Yeah. Yeah, it didn't. I didn't fucking. Oh my god, I'm so mad. I'm so mad, actually. Because I think I need to I have to redo the UVs, I think. Yeah, yep, I do. God damn it. That's the worst. That's just the worst. It's just the worst. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yep. No, not that. Not that at all. I kind of want to see him in the game engine, so I'm probably just going to like import him, and then peace out, I guess. Yeah, I'm excited to see him in the engine, to be honest. Oh wait, why did his... Oh no, they didn't. It was just masked. Yeah, you kind of want to just fill this in with doing... Where's the color picker? Color picker. Wait, can I pick the color though? Who cares? It's close enough. It's close enough. It's whatever. Okay, let's let me save this texture. How do I go and save this? I kind of forgot how to do that. Image editor, shader editor, new image, open image. How do I do this? How do I do this? Maybe I have to Google this. Save to... Can I do it here? Image, save as. Let's just save it straight into our engine. Textures, base map. Okay. Okay. Cool. We want to export GLTF with this. No Y up. Everything else should be good. Just go straight to the engine. 1. The GLTF. Let's go into our render. Let's get the material going. Let's go under here, I guess here under entity mesh is fine. Call it 1 entity mesh weapon. Oh, I didn't name it. I named it dumb, didn't I? I think I did. Oh, I didn't. I named it 1. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, 1 lines up perfectly. We want to get the texture. We will get the texture. We will put it at 17, and this will be. oh, what did I call this? I call it base map. Base map. Okay. And I wonder if this works. Texture ID 17. And yeah. Oh, I didn't actually import it. So I have to go into here and GLTF. I have to go load GLTF emit tries for our one.gltf, and we will find and spawn new instance for one. We will do it here and a couple other places. Let's just do it here and at 1010 as well. And let's try different scales. So, because I don't know how big I made them, I have no clue. Okay. Alright, let's see what it looks like. There he is. Oh my god, he's huge. He's massive. He's massive. Absolutely massive. He's quite large, do you think? Yeah, I made him quite big. Okay, let's just try to make him small. Okay, let's make him a reasonable size. Make him not stuck in a tree. Also. All right. I think that's going to be it for me. It is very, very early in the morning. There he is. You know, without any detail, you know, on his clothing. That's what he looks like. That one's stuck in a tree. I feel like this is the correct size. Maybe a little bit smaller. Yeah, let's try. Okay, I'm gonna leave soon. Here, in a sec. Yeah, I'm looking at the drawing of him side by side. It looks pretty accurate to what he kind of looked like in my brain. Um, I should have pushed him out of the tree, but yeah. He looks kind of scary, you know. I kind of like it though. This is a tiny one. Okay, well, gonna peace out for now. I think I liked how he turned out. All right. Have a good night, morning, whatever. I also like this version of him where he's like floating. All right. Peace out.